What's cracking with you people? This is the Devious Wolf and welcome to a casual run of my favorite FPS of all time, Star Wars Republic Commando. I've already made an account here, and how's about we just jump right into it?
Welcome, little one. This is your first day. Your designation will be RP-01/138. We expect great things from you. You have been born into dangerous times. A sharp mind can be the key to survival. But as often as not, it will be your inherent physical traits that win the day. And in this regard, you will be superior to your more common brethren. For you are a commando, an elite unit, something truly special. Your weapons, your armor, and most importantly, your brothers. The Eifer of our world hunt in pods to bring down much larger prey. So too shall you join with three brothers and become fierce hunters for the Republic. Now, join your pod and embrace your destiny as their leader. Join Delta Squad. Delta 4-0, your foundation, a pure and uncomplicated soldier. 6-2, the heart and soul of your team. And 0-7, the fiercest hunter of all your brothers. You are each a piece of a whole person, and the Republic will call you to defend and give your lives if need be.
Sergeant, get those troopers into the gunship! Ready for liftoff! New gunship, okay, Group B, let's move it! Let's go, push those cannons to the stern! Load the ammo and the ordnance, let's go, let's go!
Sir, we're gonna split up for the drop, but we'll meet you at the RV on Geonosis. See you planetside, sir!
Not responded to signals, but is believed to be a techno-union armed transport.
Welcome to Geonosis, 3-8. It's nice to see they finally unhooked you from the simulators. I've been assigned as your advisor, and will be your eye in the sky until further notice, or we all get killed. Once you are on the ground, you will rendezvous with Delta Squad. Delta 6-2 is nearby. Your first objective is to find him and link up. The squad objective remains. Find Sun Fac and eliminate him. I will be issuing further orders as you go. Good luck, Commando. Look out! I will be providing you with support and tactical information as necessary. Tactical information will be displayed on your heads-up display as holographic projections. Text communications will be displayed in this area.
And here we are,
Your primary
right
target is the
into
leader, Sun Fac.
right into Star Wars Republic Commando.
Absolutely vital that Sun Fac not escape.
This might be
Delta
the
Lead,
first.
you all right? You just took an anti-infantry round. Your vitals don't look very good. Heal yourself with Bacta before you go any further. There's a medical station in your vicinity.
And this would be it right here. It's called a Bacta tank. I think this might be
Your vitals are scanning
the first,
100%.
if not the only Star Wars game, or any form of digital Star Wars media to not start with the traditional opening line, the opening fanfare, I should say.
3-8, secure the area in front of the crash gunship.
And as you can see, yes, this game takes place during the prequel series of Star Wars, which is notorious in a lot of communities. And I'm going to say right now, I'm not one of the guys who thinks the prequel series is wholly terrible. Is it bad? I say the writing definitely needs some help, but overall, it's what I expected from Star Wars. And this game kind of exemplifies that. Now, as you can tell, in this game, we are taking control of a clone soldier.
Well done, 3-8. Move to the next waypoint.
Specifically, clone RC-1238.
Commandos! If they're anything as good as I hear, they could practically win the war themselves.
And
Sir, you're heading into enemy territory. Thick with droids and bugs.
And as you can as you already know, he's a commando, a special unit. This
Approaching your position.
game was, I want to say, because I remember when this game first came out. I remember seeing the promotional material for it. It was right after Episode 2 hit.
This trench leads to the rear of the enemy lines.
And if I remember correctly, this came out 2004, I want to say. 2004? I think it's either 2003, 2004, somewhere in that ballpark. And I remember picking it up and just being amazed with it. I just remember falling in love with this game, having so much fun with it. And I remember it took me like maybe... I am just stuck in here today. It took me maybe 3-4 months to beat it. Just because I was... Oh, well, thank you for letting me know that. Just because it was right before I got to a point where I was able to actually beat games on my own. And I've been having a blast with this game. Like, this game, as choppy as it is, like, as you can tell, there's definitely some stuttering when there's loading. Especially when tutorial pop-ups happen. It is, if nothing else,
Eat plasma, you stupid droid! Yeah!
Directly behind the turret emplacement.
well, that was interesting. It is the standard by which I judge all FPS games. Really, it is. It's not the perfect game. Don't get that twisted. There are definitely games out there that are much better than it. Definite improvement.
Dying to blow something up.
Definite improvement, all that kind of jazz. But there's something about this game that I just find a lot more fun than most modern day FPSs.
Set and ready to detonate. It's all yours, boss.
Because as you see there, dang,
We've got some heavy artillery over here.
you can command a squad of clones.
Eliminate target.
And it's not just, you know, general stuff, you know, you say attack, they attack, you say defend, they defend.
Continue to monitor your progress from the gunship and provide you with information as necessary. Reinforcements
Well, thank you
are
for that.
currently unavailable, so watch each other's backs in there.
But, you can generally, okay, so basically the whole point of this game, the whole basic mechanic is that
Remember, Delta Lead, your ultimate objective is Sun Fac, but your
as
immediate
the
objective is
commander
rendezvous with Delta 4-0.
of a squad of clones, you will be given general mini objective, general tasks that you can order your squad to do within the game to get a little bit more
Delta 4-0 is on the other side of this door. Place a charge and blow it. I'll warn him to step back.
variety in gameplay. For instance, I can order Scorch here,
Position.
Delta RC1262, and he will place a detonator charge on the door.
Special coming right up.
And it's a lot more than just detonator charges. You can order them to take up certain positions in the field. You can order them to hack terminals. And
Charge is set and ready to detonate. It's all yours, boss.
the interesting thing is that each member of the squad that we were introduced to at the beginning,
Uploading and linking with your visor, sir.
and as you can see right here, say name 4-0, they nicknamed him Fixer. Essentially, he's supposed to be the hacker of the group.
Delta Lead, advise you task 4-0 with slicing that security shield.
So that would obviously mean that,
Your squad status and location is
basic
displayed here.
assumptions aside, that if you put certain squad members on certain tasks, like Scorch is good at demolitions and Fixer's good at hacking, that means they should do those tasks faster, right? Well, no. Each member of the squad does the task as fast as pre-programmed to. However, it's pretty fun because you are going to need to use them.
Commando.
Yes, ultimately it doesn't matter which one you use, and you can and if someone's not getting health, you can order them to get health, and it will overwrite the AI of the
Activity in the hangar suggests that they are unaware of your presence.
the AI of the
To this door and entering
of the
via a door slice maneuver.
squad mates. Okay, I'm going to need you to not do that. Okay. So, you ever had those AI counterparts where it's just like, So you ever had one of those AI counterparts where it's just like, yeah, you're not doing what I need you to do, I need you to do this. You can literally just tell them, go here, do this, and don't move. It's honestly refreshing. Now, the first-person mode of this game,
Advisor, we located a pair of Geonosian fighters in the hangar.
what's what I'm trying to say here? The first-person mode of this game doesn't really enhance your aiming like it would in like a Call of Duty game or in recent Halo games, where if you go to first-person and start aiming, you get more accurate. Well, doesn't really happen. It just doesn't matter in this game. Now that could be because it's, you know, an early Xbox games, or it could be that it's Star Wars is, I don't want to say first FPS game. I want to say they've had others before it, but it's the first one on the Xbox.
Eliminated.
and maybe they just didn't feel the need to add in that extra detail. Now we hit the left bumper on the 360. Right here is going to say you hit the white button. If you look at the top there, remember the white button? Yep, white and black buttons on the old Xbox. Activate night vision.
Switching to night vision.
And if we do this right here, cut his head off, and cut his head off, and I can shoot you, and I can shoot you. Well, I'll just do this. I'm just going to shank everybody. Shank. And here we are, in the back. Get some ammo. And then we can go through here. But
Watch out for those pikes.
the reason why I just a lot of games buy this, I don't know why I did that. I have no idea why I did that. The reason why just a lot of shooters buy this game standards because it's not very not very frantic. It's not as frantic as Call of Duty will get sometimes. Well, most times I should say. But it's nowhere near as slow as Battlefield or the original Halo. I would say it strikes a decent balance between. Okay, so that's why I can do that. So you can pretty much, so yeah, right there, corner, you can order your squad mates to do stuff. Also, the interesting thing about this game is that if you die, you don't actually die in this game. You die when your entire squad is down. So, okay, there you go. So since it's a squad-based game, every Commando character in the game has a little healing pack. If you go down, you will just go in the red. I believe you can shoot while you're down. I believe you can. I don't remember. But you don't die until every single member of your squad is incapacitated, and once that happens, then you're dead. That's it. It's a pretty interesting mechanic because in some cases you might have to question, well, do I want to keep my characters at low health or just let them get downed and then bring them back up because they come back up with half health automatically. It's actually a pretty tactical game, and I really like how they did it. Not to mention the story in this game is really good, which makes it even more frustrating when you find out this game never got a sequel, especially when you get to the end.
Delta Lead, Squad Mate 07 is now in your vicinity and remaining covert. Proceed with caution.
Yeah, real covert, Gemini.
7 locking into your HUD, sir.
Getting acquainted with the locals, eh, Sev?
Mm.
Where's Sunfac?
In the next room, boss. Don't worry. I saved some targets for you guys.
Huh. I never noticed that Sev actually had this pattern on him. There's usually something different unless this is a graphical glitch because I'm playing this on the 360 and not the original Xbox. Entirely possible, but we will find out at a later point since everyone else pretty much looks the part. Now, you may be wondering, how are we going to get to this guy? Simple. Punch.
Is making a run for the door. Stop him.
He's made it through.
Delta Lead, it is absolutely vital that Sunfac not escape.
But yeah, since we are playing as a commandos, covert operatives, you know, that kind of thing, you're more than likely going to be.
Battle droids.
Super. Concentrate your squad's fire on single
What you're going to end up
targets.
dealing with is objective-based missions. If you play Call of Duty, you know what to expect from this. This is nothing new.
Excellent kill. Skip it up, 3-8. I'm reading a power transfer to Sunfac's fighter.
And I don't know, I just really like it, you know? Also, quick tip here, you throw 2 of these EMP grenades and you've killed the super battle droids on medium.
Quickly by executing door breach maneuver with your squad. Once the charge is set, get clear.
Breach that door.
And this is one of the things that kind of annoys me about Republic Commando is that this was a very good idea and this was very well executed. With a little bit more refining, it could have been. Especially if they made the sequel, which I found out recently that they actually did plan a sequel for this game. a long time ago, but it never got finished. It was around the time the Battlefront 3 game, the actual Battlefront 3 release, not the one that EA did, got canceled when it was like 98% done or something like that.
Take it off! Now you lost!
And okay, Chef, you can take him down now. And with like a little bit more practice, it would have been a really interesting game series with a little bit more refinement.
All I smell is burnt Geonosian.
3-8, my scanners show an explosion.
That's affirmative. Subject terminated.
When you look out here, you see a very familiar ship off in the distance.
I'll check the intelligence databanks. Move on, Deltas. There's no time
Now,
to celebrate, Deltas. As you already know, 3-6's squad has been incapacitated.
unlike the Dynasty Wars Gundam
Your squad has been recaptured.
casual run, I'm not going to go too far into depth on the series, just because it's, well, quite frankly, not that in depth. But I am going to nerd out a little bit because it's Star Wars, and I'm a big Star Wars guy. At any rate, that was the first part of Republic Commando, and join me later for the next part, for the Droid Foundry. See you then!